Keep calm and Tracer on.
Tracer. You either play her or you probably hate her. She's an ultra-mobile offensive hero akin to a glass cannon. She can output serious damage in a tiny window and escape in the blink of an eye, and you guys asked to learn everything I know about this hero. Let's take a look at her skills and ultimate and give a breakdown of her role on the team. This will be a two-part episode, and today we're going to cover the hero itself, and in the next episode, we'll talk about some of the advanced tips and tricks you can use to become the annoying Tracer you always hate to play against. First up, Tracer's iconic Blink. This ability starts with 3 charges and a recharge on a 3-second delay individually, meaning only one blink charges at a time. Careful management of this ability allows you to dance around a fight with ease, making you an extremely difficult target. This is important since you only have 150 HP. Tracer's strength lies in her ability to avoid fire while putting out plenty of damage, but going head-on or blinking straight into the enemy can be extremely deadly, so take some time to learn the distance Blink travels. Here we can see it travels about 8 meters. It's hard to tell 100% because of the way this range is set up. Blink is not restricted in the direction you're facing either, rather it travels in the direction you're moving when you use the ability, so use this to your advantage to become unpredictable. Next up is Recall. Tracer will teleport backwards through time to where she was 2 seconds ago, reloading her weapon and restoring her to exact HP she had then. This ability has numerous uses as you practice with Tracer, and you'll find that its versatility is beyond just a survival tool. It can be difficult to keep a mental timer to get the exact location down when you're focusing on a fight, so just be careful when you dive in to not get caught recalling into a bad spot. Tracer's ultimate, Pulse Bomb, charges extremely quickly. In fact, it's one of the 3 fastest charging ults in the game. To offset this, it's a little bit tricky to use. Pulse Bomb will deal 500 damage to anyone standing directly on top of it, but you can also stick it to the target for full damage. It deals a ton of splash damage as well, but the radius is very small and the damage decays very quickly over the size. Keep in mind that because of his health, Roadhog can survive the blast, so be sure to shoot him to finish him off. Also be careful of using the Pulse Bomb against a team with Zarya since she can shield it off, and against Mei since she can ice block it. Reaper can also phase out of it, and a Tracer can recall as well. This ult is a great way to take out a Reinhardt. You can blink right behind him and stick it to him, potentially killing him and a teammate nearby. Just be careful of using your blink charges when you intend to use this ability, since you don't want to get caught in the blast radius yourself. Last, I just want to talk quickly about Tracer's dual pistols. They're pretty interesting weapons. It takes about 34 to 36 bullets to kill a 200 HP targets with body shots, but only 20 to kill with a headshot. This weapon also reaches maximum bloom very quickly, or in other words, it gets very inaccurate after firing only a few rounds. Tracer is the kind of hero who scales very well with aim skills, so be sure to practice your tracking targets as often as you can if you plan to play her. Tracer fills the role of offensive flanker, but can be extremely useful on defense as well. On certain maps that give defenders good flank routes, such as King's Row and Route 66, Tracer can be a major pain for the offense. Keep in mind that if your team already has a flanking hero like Genji, it's probably not a good idea to play Tracer since your team will be lacking consistent DPS. Your job as Tracer should never be to dive into the enemy head-on first. Instead, you should be seeking out priority targets like Symmetra's Teleporter, Mercy or Zenyatta, who you can easily deal with, and other squishy, isolated heroes. If you're able to and you're having a hard time getting through chokes, you can get behind the enemy team and pepper them from a distance, blinking around their point and distracting them. This will quickly break an undisciplined defense as they will eventually become annoyed with you and lose focus on defending a choke point. Eventually you'll also charge your Pulse Bomb, and using 3 charges of your Blink and Recall, you can fly in ult, securing a frag or 2, and get out. Alright guys, that's it for this part 1 of the guide. In part 2, I'm going to cover some more specific examples of the tactics I just mentioned, as well as show off some higher level gameplay of Tracer. I'll cover some advanced uses of her and what you should be looking to do when you play her, including your decision making process. Thanks for watching guys, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you in the next video.